Testing, testing. Huh. Well, so much for the intro, I guess. Apparently, OBS had reset itself again and it wasn't recognizing my mic, so all of the intro I did for nothing. Anyway, as I was saying, welcome to the Wastelands, where everyone's a little mad and crazy. Well, maybe for today, it's just me that's a little crazy. Now we are going to continue Dragon Age, where we are slowly entering the end game, and we are doing the last DLC. Well, we are finishing the second to last DLC, and then we do the last DLC, which is Trespasser. There's also been a couple of changes to the bunker. I have set up the AI Nightbot around the place, giving you and other fellow survivors and wastelanders the opportunity to use a couple of commands, the lurk command, to let everyone know that you're around but not actively following chat or
You've
busy with other
styled your
things.
hair that way for ages now, Leliana. Why don't we do something new with it?
I
I'm
was
used to the
talking.
way it is. What about our commander? He does something with his hair already. Oh, it does look very nice today.
I don't.
You mean it just gets that way on its own?
Not entirely.
Anyway, as I was saying, then there is the Discord command, which will bring up the invite to join the Wastelands Discord, a place to hang and vibe, and the YouTube command, where you will get an invite to the Wastelands Archive, where you can see all the past streams. Oh, you did? Well, you can always post. You can always post an image if you take a screenshot in the memes chat or the lounge. But hi, Bound. Welcome to Dragon Age, where we are actually almost. Well, not really almost. Well, technically we're almost done. We're on the last parts of it. So, what's around here? So that's on the Meridian's Trail. So I am first going to set this as active. And I'm going to teleport here. For the most part, I have completed almost all the quests everywhere. Like I said, this is the last part of the side quest levels, and then I have the main DLC, which is Trespasser. So we're pretty close to the end. It's likely that today we will be able to start actively playing the last DLC. Oh, but I have gotten a lot of respect. And then, yeah, after this, I am planning on streaming both Alan Wakes on Twitch. Excuse me, Iron Bolt. I'm trying to loot. Really? I will not... Humbug. Maybe I can get the Australians first. Set active. God damn it. Silver is streaming at the same time as me. Don't know if I'll be able to raid him afterwards. Hakan's honor. I could give that to someone. Now I'm going to set up that camp. And then I'm gonna see if I can go do that other mission, because I apparently need to go a different direction for that one. By the way, Bound, did you quit your run or did you finish it? You know, one of these days I would love doing a run for you, where you just let me have full control of the run. If you have the patience for that. But that is future music. Hey, Bounce. Look at my power. Look at my powers of. Why is there a fate rift there? Okay. Guess so. Let me set that up. Let me see if there's a way there. Anyway. Yes. So. What I wanted to say was shortcut. So I learned that in this game you can't actually die from fall damage. It will always bring you to the lowest you can get. So I started abusing that. Oh, and I also found the favorite. Oh, nice timing on that one. I mean, for me, it doesn't always need to be balanced. Sometimes, the fact that you can't die by fall damage makes traversing the landscape easier in difficult parts. Can you stop running? Now I gotta deal with these despair demons. Man, 3 of them? What did I get? Savage Thorn, Savage Thorn. Let me heal my fire here. Okay, now let's go check out those ruins that are being studied, so we can see if we can actually help that student. I wonder if it's here she is. Might not be. Might actually be up there. If I find a way up.
That didn't work.
Because, no, that is going back down. Because I have been here before. So how do I go up? Or rather, how do I go further up? So she's up there, but how do I get there? Oh, technically the final goal of this game has already been completed, which is defeating Corypheus and closing the rift. But that is technically already done because that is the end of the main campaign. What I'm doing right now, however, how do I get there? What I'm doing now is the DLC frostback basin. Let me start that way. I might have to go all the way around. Might legitimately be the only way to actually get there. But I have defeated Corypheus. I have closed the rift. I've stopped the Red Templars, and I've brought peace, or I brought peace again, technically, to Tatus. Well, right now this mission is about trying. So, I'm the inquisitor who is trying to deal with the attack on the conclave from the peace talks between the mages and the Templars, because that failed. However, in the past there was another
I finally found someplace I hate even more than caves. That's a first.
In the past there was a previous Inquisition, and the Inquisitor from that Inquisition disappeared. So right now we are trying to track his whereabouts and see what happened to him. That is the objective of this level. Right, this tricky bit. So I think it's somewhere over there that I need to be, because I can see the ruins. Just not sure how I'm supposed to get there, but I'll find out. There's also a gate here that supposedly doesn't open, which I'll probably have to find my way behind somehow. You know how that goes in these games. So while we're here, let's go check up close.
Does this say overcompensating to anyone else?
And what if it does, Varric? What if it does? What is this? Oh, so right.
That didn't work.
I figure. I hope this leads where I hope it leads, because I'm doing a serious roundabout way to get there. Guess I could have used mount. Not always the most efficient.
The ancient Imperium did like to leave a mark. I wonder how long they stayed.
Is this where Kenrick's assistant was headed?
Nigel's Point. I absolutely cannot wait to survey and explore Nigel's Point. This was one of the ruins the explorer Sir Nigel visited on his travels through the frostbacks. So much of what I've learned of this region comes from his notes and sketches. It's appalling to me how little recognition he's received, compared to that brother Jenny TV or even that paddler of Babalon, Filion, a bard. I wonder if I could discover the original purpose of Nigel's Point. Its ancient Tevinter name, of course, has been lost, but I am certain it was built and dedicated to an old god. I wonder which one. If I could learn this... Of course, Harding gives me a severe look every time I suggest I could just stroll over one morning. She insists it's too dangerous. She worries too much. From Colette's research journal. Now, where is she?
Inquisitor? You may want to see this. Inquisitor! I was going to send word. I found something.
Hey Vic, how you
This
doing?
inscription, almost completely faded, but two stood. Fell 60 true before our triumph. A breath in the hunt, and let rest the lowlanders, worthy of the lady's care. The markings and surrounding artifacts date to Ameridan's time. The references and scripts suggest Avar.
Doing okay.
What's your theory?
I need to complete a full survey and have Professor Kenrick evaluate the site himself.
I'm alright.
But
Dealt
this
with a
may
migraine
be a
yesterday,
tribute
but
to
other than
Heron
that, I'm
Arena.
alright.
Inquisitor Ameridan's companions.
How's your week been? How has your league been? How do you know it's them?
What makes you think the inscription refers to Heron and Arena?
It's only a
One
theory,
moment.
but the age of the markings and surrounding artifacts match the timeline we've established for Ameridan. We know that Ameridan and his companions came into violent contact with the Avar. I found glass
Oof.
fragments in the clay.
I hope it becomes
several
better.
with slight veins of discoloration. Blue. Like Templar artifacts.
Templars.
The Templars were a new order in Ameridan's time. Given their small numbers then, few would be found outside the Chantry's reach. It's unusual to find one deep in uncharted territory, unless he traveled here for a purpose, as Heron would have.
What happened here? Well, it seems Nightbot is
Ameridan and his
working.
companions fought the original Jaws of Hakon. They were outnumbered, but Ameridan had a sworn duty. Could Ameridan and Talana be skilled enough to slip past the Jaws of Hakon? What if someone had to buy them time?
The Avar paid respects.
If this is the resting place of Heron and Arina, it only remains because the Avar took time to honor them.
Respect for a worthy adversary? It wouldn't be out of place.
Tell me about Haran.
What do you know about Heron?
When the Templar Order was first formed, Sir Heron was among its members. He's arguably the most famous of the original Templars, though he was never one of their leaders. He's better known as one of Inquisitor Ameridan's confidants. They'd known each other since youth.
Friends, then.
So they were close. Friends.
When Ameridan was made Inquisitor, Heron's position in his inner circle was assumed. A few ballads about them survive. The type with adventures and happy endings. I don't know if they're true. They remind me of my brothers, though.
Tell me about Arina.
What can you tell me about Arina?
Arina was an alchemist in Orzammar. It's said she met Ameridan while dealing with a demon, but it's not known why Ameridan was there. Demons aren't common in the deep roads, but they were a problem for the Inquisition at the time. Arina knew she could help, so she joined Ameridan.
Was she exiled?
If she left Orzammar, that would make her a surfacer.
She turned her back on the stone, though it's said she had few regrets. Some claim she was actually from one of Orzammar's noble families, but who can say? She never used her last name on the surface, and once exiled, the family likely struck her name from personal documents. Professor Kenrick petitioned Orzammar's Shaperate to grant access to their records, but the request was turned down.
What will you do now?
What will you do with this information?
Professor Kenrick will expect detailed notes on the location, stone and clay samples, and any trace artifacts I can find.
Okay.
If Ameridan's history is compiled, this could be worth an entire chapter. I might get credit on the inside cover.
Goodbye.
Thank you, Colette.
Inquisitor.
The Hunt of the Foul Wolf. The runner strode the winding road, and out of breath came she. Upon the bastion of the huntsman true to make her desperate plea. And Meriden in dragonhide, heron clad in blessed steel, came forth to hear the tidings brought with so much breathless zeal. Upon the lonely moors the runner cried, a loathsome beast now dwells. As day gives way to night it strikes, all in its path it fells. 3 souls bravely let him out, the darkening moor to see. As sun slipped neath the sighing heat, the hunter's guide did flee. The moon crept over the heater, as a terrible cry released. In silvered light the hunter saw the arrival of the beast. Favored like a wolf it was, in size like woodsman death. Within its eyes burned eldritch fire, the fate in every breath. Swift as thought the hunter struck, the demon wolf fell back, but mortal strength alone could not prevent the beast's attack. With one huge paw the monstrous thing struck Ameridan the brave. Across the moor he flew and fell into a watery grave. Jaws like a dragon clamped down tight round Harden's armored chest, and with the night it sped away from moonlight to the west. No living eye was there to see from peaty swamp arise a Meriden who found himself alone neath darkened skies. The shattered shield of Haran he found upon the moor. In grief a Meriden did his vengeance swear, the beast's head he would procure. Whilst the wolf across the moor bore Haran to its lair, a labyrinth of winding cave an immortal should beware. By wormlight in the twisting cave, Haran bravely fought to free himself from death's own jaws before his life was naught. With blade arm free, the knight struck through into the monster's eye, and off it fled into the dark with otherworldly cry. The wounded knight in darkness found within the cavern's gloom an idol carved of fate-touched stone which could prove the monster's doom. And Meriden all alone did seek the demon wolf's fresh trail, and to the cave he came prepared, a wolf's heart to impale. Down the winding cave he sought the beast that slew his friend, and in the eerie wormlight met the beast at cavern's end. With burning blade and Meriden and monster met again. whilst elsewhere did Heron valiantly with demon wards contend. As demon stone was shattered and Meriden struck true, beast and spirit both fell at once, though neither hunter knew. Now wounded and in darkness, hunters separated, made their way from the bottom of the cavern towards the rising light of day. And Meriden found Heron, stumbling, wounded from the cave, and both rejoiced to find the other, yet free from the grave. As night passed into day, the two did tales of valor spin, and to this very day each claims that he alone did win. Colette's notes. A series of detailed drawings of the inscription, glass shards, and surrounding areas follow a handful of neatly written notes. Two stood, felled 60 true before our triumph, a breath in the hunt, and let the rest of the lowlanders worthy of Lady's care. Inscriptions discovered in the winter room, but within the frostback basin, not the winter in origin. Script style and surrounding symbolism marked text as of art. Writing not widespread in halls, place marked by a leader or augur. Few lowlanders know to be in the area at the time. Glass in area likely means Templar presence long past. Samples prepared for Professor Kenrick's opinion. So, Vic, are you out of bronze yet? Or iron? Oh. Don't think I was supposed to land on here. Well, I noticed that you were jumping back into RPG Maker. How is that going for you? Let me get that rift first. And I found the rift. Have you found the battle system you actually want to use? Because I know you were struggling to find one you like. Oh, and what are you planning on doing? Hi Sadie, how are you? And once again, carrying the team on my back. Well, I decided to have pizza. It was really good. Now I need to get that rift. So, shortcut. Shortcut. Are you asking that to Bound or me? Well, Shady, if I were to tell you swamp food, would you know what I'm talking about? Swamp food. Foxtrot Oscar Oscar Delta. That one restaurant that makes Louisianan style food. That was the one I was talking about. I don't know if we're ordering, I assume that was the case. Oh, two of these. Hey, nothing wrong with takeout. And spoiling yourself a little. But yeah, my vote goes to that Louisianan cuisine. Cause that sounds good. Cause that always sounds good. And there's one more camp ahead. And so I'm also going to take the time to look around. Did you enjoy your chow mein? I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hakonites. Should probably deal with them first, but they're going to be annoying. Huh. I wonder if they're prepared differently. Because the ones that I have had, well, they're not hot, but they have that increasing burn. By the time I get to the end of the bag, it usually gets pretty spicy. I wonder if they're prepared differently over here. Okay, can we stop with the enemies, please? Oh. What are you fighting? Why are you fighting that? Oh. Or maybe you just have a higher spice tolerance than I do. Oh no. What are you changing your mind about? Ugh. Well, I hope you can adjust that fairly quickly. I'm sorry, Vic. Sucks when that happens. Still not pleasant when it happens. But everything is an improvement, I guess. Okay, so let's go here first.
So, you're a free man, Talbashar.
Living the life. Unless you think I'm even more secretly a spy now.
I think you finally decided whether you care about your people or your people.
Something like that.
You made the right choice.
And I see once again somebody starting up RPG Maker. Good luck, Vic. I believe in you. No, no. Yep, same thing as it was before. That probably leads to a dark not a dark, I am a dark. What was his name? A Meriden trail. Hello. So let's continue now that the ads are over. Just want to clear up those dark areas, making sure that I've explored all the regions.
Let's look around.
Why did he say that? Oh. Nah, get back up, guys. This is a keep fighting. An unsent letter. Aunt Jacqueline. Last time I wrote, I was whining about going to frostback basin. Yes, I admit to whining before we left. I even tried to convince Gerard to take my place. I suppose I was afraid and didn't want to say it. But now I will gladly say I was an idiot. The journey here has been incredible. I feel like I have a purpose. That sounds pretentious, doesn't it? But I'm finally doing something interesting and important. I even made friends with some of the Inquisition soldiers. One of them has never been to Val Royeaux. Last year I would have laughed at that, but he is better traveled than I am. Why would I judge him? Even so, I promised to show him the city the next time he has leave from Skyhold. So the previous Inquisition was also in Skyhold? Interesting. I may not have time to write again for a while. Everything is busy here, Jace. Oh wait, no, this is not in the past, this is current. Because Jace was that one that I killed. Oh. I was checking out the other area. Whoops. Silverite. Wait, how did you go from 1 to 2 of these? Oh. There wasn't even a hard fight, it was just annoying. So, what's up here? That house is collapsed. There is something here, but I don't know what it does.
Didn't work.
Royal outfit. Technically gotta go the other way, so let me go there. I argued with the Avar mage long into the night. If we had no truce with these barbarians to fight the darkspawn, it would have come to blows. Their conception of the Maker is as a child's. They assume he is a spirit, and that we have displeased him because he answers none of your prayers. When I attempted to explain the doctrine of the chant, the mage kept asking nonsense such as, did Andraste have no gods of her own? Or why haven't you sung up another Maker? I asked what in the good grace of Thetis she was on about, and the answers chilled me. The Avar confused spirits for gods, treating them as patrons to be lulled and wooed. The mage described to my growing horror how the Avar deliberately invoked spirits for strength in battle, or solicit them for advice. The mage claimed some of the spirits around her village had lived with her hold for a dozen generations, and sometimes took on the form of an animal or departed relative when they pass on their wisdom. Strangest of all, in the event a god is destroyed, the Avar begin a year-long time of offering and prayers, and rituals I have no interest in knowing about further. At the end of this period, a new spirit takes on the name and role of the old one. I attempted to explain that this was not a god, merely a spirit drawn in by their desire. The Avar mage declared, with a ridiculous air of superiority, that was the point. If she hadn't saved my life a day ago from a rampaging Herlock, I'd take it all to the Templars. And people are so intolerant of each other. Now, shortcut. Did you guys get in another fight? Really? think there's another landmark up ahead.
Barry, are you and Cassandra...
What? No. Why would you even ask that?
truly? Bizarre.
Just because two people dislike each other doesn't mean they're about to kiss, Sparkler.
Not according to your books.
Don't mistake me for that hack who wrote Hard in Hightown too. I can spell.
So somebody else wrote Heart in Hightown too. Interesting.
Well, we're up the river. That old Tevinter building must be what the spirit meant.
Rozekale's Reach. The fog came on swiftly, cloaking the world in shadow and turning the stone beneath our feet into a treacherous slick. I knew we had to find shelter before we lost even that faint light. We stumbled on, following Ragnar's broad-painted back, and arrived at an ancient Tevinter temple just as the last of daylight left us. Ragnar instructed us to pitch our shelters beneath the entrance passageway, and warned us not to wander too deep into the ruin. His voice was an uneasy whisper, and I knew at once that he was afraid. Wary of alarming the rest of our expedition, I took Ragnar aside and spoke to him. Some of the Avar, he said, believed the temple to be the haunt of old, vengeful spirits. The Tevinter had come here long ago and built their great temples, and then one day, without warning, they had abandoned them all. Ragnar was convinced that they had done something terrible here, though he could not tell me what it was. Whatever the reason, he found the temple deeply disturbing and had brought us to it only out of desperation. I slept fitful that night. Once I opened my eyes to see a pulsating amber light from beyond the second doorway. I blinked and it was gone. In the morning the fog had lifted, and I wasn't sure if I had really seen the light or dreamed it. Oh, let me look around real quick. Okay, so that leads down. Oh, only way is forward for now. I wonder if I have forgotten something. Could very well be.
We found something. We don't want to know.
Really? Okay. All that damage came out of nowhere.
Found something that no one found.
There we go. Much better. More of our inside, apparently. More Huckamites. Let me see if there's anything here. Although I doubt it. Just want to make sure. There is something here. Yeah, I have a feeling that I know what I need to do. Let's go check it out. Sit down. That's a good one, Pete. I'll give you that. That's a really good one.
This is brilliant. This must be what the spirit meant. Excellent find. From what I can see, this is an ancillary station. Likely a scouting post for the larger structure to the east. What can it tell us about where Inquisitor Ameridan went?
He has a better one. The winter inscription. Silence has fallen. Those who call out to her in dreams hear nothing. Our letters to the capital go unanswered. No supplies have been sent, and our messages do not return from the north. We are alone. Razikale, O shadow, which obscures the path ahead. Deliver your faithful, save us from the silence which devours.
Makes you wonder about the sad mid-level bureaucrat who thought building an outpost here would be a career boost.
Let me just double check upstairs. Oh, one of these puzzles.
This is Tevinter, from well before the last Inquisitor's time. I understand they use such tiles as locks. Interesting, though not likely related to Ameridan.
There we go.
I got Professor Kenrick here safely. The rest is up to you.
Harding was quite nimble.
I'll be watching to make sure the Hackenites don't come back.
I believe that shape relates to the tiles. If you could replicate the shape in the tiles, something would happen.
So I need to... There we go, that's one of them. The winter carving, dragon of mystery, return to us, we beg you, your servants falter. The paths ahead are lost in darkness, and those who walk them find only ruin. Those who should guide us instead wage war upon each other, vying for a throne that does not exist. The blood of the sacrifices that seeps into the stone here shall be the only truth we reveal in the end. And that is the other way around. Aha, found it.
Brilliant! Look at that!
Nothing else here.
That didn't do the trick.
Can I whack it?
This is Elven. I believe it's the word for light. It's some sort of clue to this barrier. Not sure how.
Light.
Theneros. The Elven word for dream, I think. Theneros. The Elven word for dream, I think.
Oh, I see.
Didn't work.
Oh, well done. Well done indeed.
That's something you don't see every day.
A pair of shrines. This one is clearly Andrastian, albeit from a very early period, likely pre-divine. But this is Elven, one of their gods. What was it? Every mother finds Druffalo among sleeping juniper groves. G something. The one with the deer.
Gillian.
That would be Gillenan, mother of the Hala.
Yes! Brilliant, thank you. Oh, that would have bothered me all day.
2 shrines for 2 lovers. Inquisitor Ameridan and Talana. Maybe Talana was an elf.
Oh, yes, that's good. The Chantry expunged references to elves before the Exalted March on the Dales. They erased the Canticle of Shartan. They must have done the same to Talana.
That's rather offensive.
The Gentry should not rewrite history to cover up inconvenient truths.
Regardless, the important thing is what this tells us. It's not a burial site. That much is obvious.
Look at those flowers. They're not native to the area. What if they were left at the shrine as an offering?
Yes, a night of prayer before battle against the dragon. But then where? Where? We're missing something. What are we missing? Oh, where did you go?
Professor, look at this. Shartan 10-7 and Transfigurations 10-1.
Shartan is dissonant. And before them, empty, outstretched, lay the land which led to the gates of Minrathus. And Transfigurations is, the light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world. Why these verses? Why would Inquisitor Ameridan take the time to carve this before going into battle?
The gates of Minrathus. Isn't there a Tevinter fortress in the area?
Yes. Oh, of course! The ritual site! To seal the dragon away, Ameridan's elven mage must have used a spell at a site of great power.
My scouts have checked the fortress. It's sealed behind a wall of ice. It has to be magic.
Let's look around. Ameridan found a way through that ice. That way should be nearby.
That will do the trick.
Oh. Well, it's time to do a annoying puzzle. Not really much as annoying as it is like traveling all over the map.
And every lock has a key.
Like these trail markers. American must have known how to use them. If they can melt through the ice, that must be where American sealed away the dragon.
I'll follow the markers and see what we can find.
Well, time to start running. How do they say that? Time to hit the dirt? It's just going to turn out that they didn't seal it to close the way behind them, but to keep something in, probably. Something that I'm going to have to kick its
Are
ass.
we sure these things will burn through the magical ice?
As long as the trail markers are still functional, we should be fine.
You think these things will get us through that giant fortress wall?
Yep. On to the next one. Wasn't really a jumping puzzle, it was more like a gorge I didn't know was there. Yeah, and I need his strongest potion. Hardy hard, dudes. Hardy hard. Let me go there.
Waiting now? I'm so glad I came along.
I don't know what you're complaining about. You're taller than I am.
Can I change my potions around here somewhere? Doesn't seem to be the case. Maybe over here? Yep. Just to have more health potions on me. Anyway. Shady? Beats? Wanna know the easiest way to get there? Shortcut. Okay, so that is apparently the first time it actually sent me back. It has never done that before. Let's try this. There we go.
Nice work with the magic back there, Dorian. You're pretty good at blowing guys up.
It's significantly more impressive than hitting them with a sharp piece of metal.
Hey, whoa, let's not get crazy.
Well, I got all the regions. That makes me wonder. Do I have all the landmarks? I do. Okay. If I ever end up replaying this on in Discord, when after Dreadwolf comes out, when I stream it just for the people on Discord, I might use that mod on my second playthrough. I just didn't want to use it on my first one, you know. But I will say, I do see the advantage of that mod, because there's a lot of vast ground to cover. And I think there is one way, I guess. Let me try. Yeah, I agree with you. Especially because there's a lot of annoying areas. Like I've played a couple of maps where it was just so annoying to do simple navigation where I'm just like, you know what? I wouldn't think twice about using the mod for those levels. Oop, whoops. Slowly whittling my way through. Really? The Avar are here too? Disengage. Oh, my nose itches. I think we're almost there.
Rockslide took out the path. We'll have to go around.
The annoying part is that there is no fast travel point that's actually shorter. But hey, it's time for everyone's favorite mount. Fingers! Handy mount. Hey dudes, want me to make it cursed? Well, riding this mount is a very hands-on experience. I did tell you I was gonna make it cursed. And I assume that... Shady or Teats, can you guys see how much longer before the ads start? Because it doesn't actually show up on OBS.
Not far to that old Vint fortress now.
Not wrong. Okay, so as soon as as soon as the ads start up, I'm going to take a break and then I'll be back in 10-15 minutes. And I'm gonna wait until the ads start. Hello, and welcome back. So without further ado, let us continue.
You're not the first Ben Hazrath I've run across. Hawk and I went on a caper with one named Talus.
You don't say.
She caused us no end of trouble. You wouldn't know her by any chance.
Hey, one time I ran into this dwarf on the road. Short, grouchy. You think you might know him?
I'm in the Merchant Guild. 10 Royal says I not only know him, he owes me money.
Oh, well, no, I don't know Talus. Sorry.
Okay, that was funny.
You will see the power of Hakon when we destroy the lowlands!
I don't think we're taking this fortress with a direct assault. Anybody got a better idea? The Avar at Stone Bear Hold might have some ideas.
Oh, fine. Let's go talk to the chieftain.
When you are ready, you have our blades, Inquisitor.
Let us
I'm
begin
ready
the
to attack
assault.
the jaws of Hakon.
Good. They will pay the blood price for what they have done. Your Skald and your Scout are here. We can plan the assault.
Oh, I like the sound of Scald. It's more dramatic than Professor. Yes, well, everything we've found out about Inquisitor Emeridon suggests that he never emerged from that Tevinter fortress.
If that is where your Inquisitor defeated Hakon, that is where the Jaws of Hakon must perform the rite to free him.
We can stop them.
Inquisitor Emeridon saved the lowlands from an Avar invasion. We cannot do any less.
You really have no problem with us killing your god?
Gods cannot be reborn until they die. Hakon needs a good rebirthing.
If you say so.
With its ice wall melted, the fortress is open to attack. We must strike soon, before our foes recover.
They're already trying. I've got most of our forces defending the shrine from Hakonites who want to restore the wall.
We're going to take losses.
The fortress was built to be defensible. It's going to cost us a lot of people to take it.
Why?
I'm no warrior, but with Lady Harding's forces defending the shrine and no way to breach the walls...
Lowlanders. Why not climb the walls?
Your warriors can get over those walls before the Hakonites stop them?
This is not a war, Stone Daughter. This is a raid. We strike at night, clad lightly. We climb the wall and open the gate from inside.
We are in your
If
debt.
Stone Bear Hold can open the gates, we would be grateful.
The jaws of Hakon have been bugs in my bedroll for months, Inquisitor. We owe you thanks.
Inquisition forces will feign weakness near the shrine. That'll draw some of them away from the fortress.
Not too many, I hope.
Yes, save some for us.
I love that half the time Doc is like impeccably
Right,
dressed
Inquisitor.
in the best
Husk and I
clothing,
will climb over.
and the
I'll
other
be there to
half
catch
of the
Path
time
when
it's
he
in that
sleeps.
clothing but
Of course you
completely
will.
bloody.
You'll be behind me after all.
Where the guard?
I've got him.
There! The Warlanders!
Kill the Inquisitor! Death to his hold! Bahaton! Glory!
And we have a bear! Hooray!
Did you know that if you change one of the D's to a C, this is a very unpatriotic quest? American Sons!
Our Avar friends came through!
Peekaboo, I see you.
We can't afford to be slowed down.
How do you like that, Frosty?
Did I go too far?
Even colder than usual. This is magical. We need to keep moving.
No, I did not go too far. Interestingly enough. Oh, I see.
Cold's not so bad here.
Pages near an old campfire. An ancient fire has pages from an old book torn next to it, likely used for kindling. The ice has kept a few pages legible. Haran and Orina drew the Avar away, but when Telena and I breached into winter frostward and entered the fortress, we found to our chagrin that this is their main base. Their mastery of ice magic allowed them to slip through the ward without melting it. Instead of luring the dragon onto a trap of our making, we have had a brutal fight in the home of our foes. A dragon's power is like none I have ever seen. Possessed by this Avar god spirit, it rivals the legendary archdemon Dumat in its fury. I play the legends of another archdemon leading the Blight in the Enderfalls is just foolish stories. But if they are true, then I understand why Emperor Drakon asked me to come here. Drakon's new Orlais cannot face two god dragons at once. Talana was injured in the last battle. She says that she can still fight, but she is limping badly. Even after our healing magics, once we are warm again, I will send her back to the surface. The spell that will seal away the dragon offers little chance for escape, and in her current state she cannot hope to outrun the magic. With luck, she will reach Orina and Haran, and they can get back to civilization and bring reinforcements. I can feel my fingers again. It's time to go.
Sounds like they've already started the ritual. Best hurry then.
Herofson's summoning Hakon into himself.
Who does that? That's a terrible idea.
Born in battle, bloody bladed.
Journal of Gert Harrofsen. This appears to be the scattered pages from an old journal. The handwriting is barely legible and filled with spelling mistakes. They told me not to go, but I did. I had no love of mountains. Red line hold raids for goats and chickens. There are better fights in the lowlands. I am tall and strong, and they think me a great warrior. I bet many women with my tales. Why would I go back? Several pages have been torn out or scratched over until the next legible section. The darkspawn struck Red Lion Hold. I heard the news in a tavern in Redcliffe. The blight took the land. The lady sends no messengers to blight-touched bodies. My kin will know no peace. I curse the lady. I curse Kor. I curse all the gods who let Red Lion fall. The people did the rites, sang the songs. Why would the gods abandon Red Lion? I left the mercenaries I traveled with. They understood. Many have lost kin of their own to the blight. Several more pages are illegible, and then I have taken the survivors. I know how to travel better than they do. The Thane is dead, but many warriors survived. Many people died from blight sickness. Harov Tail Spinner was among them. Those who live say they asked the lowlanders for help, but they let Red Lion die. We must find a path. We have no need of Court or the lady. Not if they would abandon my people like the lowlanders did. The only god I will forgive is Hakon, for the tales say he was stolen by the lowlanders when the jaws of Hakon bound him to flesh and bone. Red Lionhold is gone. We are the jaws of Hakon now. We will build no home, for homes can die. Instead we will bring Hakon back and teach the lowlanders to fear the Avar again.
Winter's breath to rack the lowlands, cold to cut and kill the hated. Meet the might of Mountain Father, crush the creed of Korth the Callow. Leave the lady lost and lonely. Scour the skies of spirits sallow.
There's the dragon! As long as it holds still like that, we should be all right.
Back on your feet, guys.
Born in battle, bloody bladed. Winter's breath, cold to cut and kill the hated. The might of Mountain Father, crush the creed of Korth the Callow. Leave the lady lost and lonely, scour the skies of spirits sallow. Hakon, bring his body, bloody blessings, cold and pain!
I got Hakon's wisdom and Hakon's mercy. Anyways. Okay, let's go.
Sing the song of savage Hakon, born in battle, bloody bladed. Winter's breath to rack the lowlands, cold to cut and kill the hated. Savage Hakon, born in battle, bloody bladed. Cold to cut and kill the hated. And lonely, scour the skies of spirits' sorrow.
So I thought oh yeah, there is. I need to go get a lamp. One of those Vilfire. Oh, and what is my own advice, dudes? Stockholm's valor.
Sing the song of savage Hakon, born in battle, bloody bladed. Winter's breath to rack the lowlands, to cut.
We have to take out the others. We can't hurt Hakon until they're out.
Face me!
Good Harrison. Okay.
Die, Inquisitor! Your predecessor could not stand against me. You shall fall as well. I am the cold blight of winter.
Putting out the fire.
Luna?
I am Hakon Reborn! Careful! Hold us up close!
Ooh, this is a tough battle.
Sing the song of savage Hakon, born in battle, bloody bladed. Winter's breath to rack the lowlands, cold to cut and kill the hated.
We have to take out the others. We can't hack on until they're out.
This is going to be an annoying battle, especially because I gotta keep maneuvering through all those.
Sing the song of savage Hakon, born in battle, bloody bladed. Winter's breath to rack the lowlands, cold to cut and kill the hated.
The others. We can't hurt Hakon until they're out.
Oh, hey, Silver. Nice try. Let me give you a shout out. Let's see if my command actually works. Oh, wait, right, it's a different command. Need to get used to it. It's new. Hi, Silver. How are you? There we go. How was Final Fantasy VII? The remake.
Mounting fire. The creed. Leave the lake.
Ah, thanks for the heads up, dudes. Or should I say, thanks for the adds up. Nice, nice. I hope it was fun. I still need to do that DLC, so don't tell me anything about that. I did finish the main game as a remake.
Face me and die, inquisitor! Your predecessor could not stand against me. You shall fall as well. I am the cold blight of winter.
Watch yourself, he's putting out the fires!
Let me move everyone over here.
I am Hakon Reborn!
Here. Here. Here.
What's up close?
That does mean, Silver, that next time I will not be able to watch you stream.
Death to the Lowlanders!
Wait, why am I back up? There we go. Now let me just take a moment to click something away.
Inquisitor.
inquisitor. Draken's empire has spread far while I slept.
It's really hot. Ugh. Alright, welcome back. So, let's continue. You've been gone a long time.
Inquisitor American, you disappeared in 120 Divine, around the time of the signing of the Navarran Accord.
You say it as though it was... How long?
There has not been an Inquisitor since you disappeared. 800 years ago.
Draken was my oldest friend. He would have sent someone to find me.
I'm afraid Draken was a little busy with the darkspawn pouring down from the Anderfels.
I see. Tilana escaped the battle. Did she... Do the records say what became of her?
She lived well.
Tilana died of old age many years later. She never forgot you.
You lie well. But I hunted demons in Maleficarum long before I was Inquisitor. I never wanted this job. Hunting demons was so much simpler than politics. But Draken told me I was needed. As I suspect you were needed.
It takes everything from you.
I wasn't Inquisitor by choice. Whatever my life was before.
Take moments of happiness where you find them. The world will take the rest. The dragon carries the spirit of an Avar god. I lacked the strength to kill it. My own magic was able to bind us all, locked in time. But when the cultists drew that spirit into another vessel, it disrupted my bindings. It is breaking free.
We will kill it together.
You won't be fighting it alone this time.
No. You will. The passage of years can be delayed, but not ignored. I will soon join Tilana at Andraste's side. Take this. It holds the last few memories of an old hunter who was neither as wise nor as strong as he thought. Fight well, Inquisitor. I am honored to have met you.
Still need to deal with the dragon at some point. Probably has the Avar god back inside it.
Journal of Gur Harfson. These appear to be very recent pages from a journal. The lowland warrior trapped our god in some strange magic that mages cannot understand. They say time is twisted upon itself, a knot inside a knot. They say it may be the old winter magic of this place that made it possible, spirits and old winter powers like blood and wine. The spirit of Hakon remains in the dragon, that much is clear. In the tales, the jaws of Hakon tamed it like an old beast, then fed it demon wheat and other herbs the healers used to bring spirits. We cannot unravel the magic binding the dragon, but perhaps we can bring forth Hakon himself and bind him anew to some otherworldly beast. Red Lion Hold's beast died with Genlock blood in its jaws. It was good dead, but a dead still. As jaws of Hakon we have no hold beast, but the soft-limbed fools at Stone Bear Hold have one who is tamed and ready. The winter-cursed inquisition has come. The bear is free and our walls of ice shattered by the winter magic. We have no time and no beast. I will eat the herbs myself. The mages say I may not be strong enough to bear such a great spirit as Hakon. I would rather die trying than fail. I will not abandon my people. I will bring death to the lowlands. The jaws of Hakon will not fail again. Alright, take care, Teats. I hope you can get some good rest. That is, I think, even better armor. No, it's not. That is good looking armor though. But mine is better. I thought I only had a armor rating of 100. Apparently it was quite a bit more. Yeah, it's I made the best armor I could make for him, and it's actually good looking armor. So anyway, is that outside? Let's see if we can actually get to the point where we can start up Trespasser before I quit today's stream. That's the goal, at least.
So Talana and I can deal with the dragon. My spirit companion believes we can seal the dragon away, even if we cannot kill it. It is less clear whether I can do so without sealing myself in as well. But I have little choice. This beast will wreak devastation across Orlais unless we stop it now.
He saved all of Orlais from the Avar, and no one ever knew.
Gonna be teleporting around a little. To get all of these, well, once we walked points.
Inquisitor must have had a careful path to walk.
To be fair, that is interesting. Next time I play this game, I might play as an elf. I'm actually doubting, because I'm curious with everything that I know right now. If he wasn't, how would that turn out for the story? He could be an Dalish elf. Stand still.
Glad to have friends on my side. Ilana and Heron have been arguing about Heron using the lyrium to fight demons. Some things never change. Irina has a new alchemical trick she wants to try, like pitch or tar, but stronger. A recipe straight from Orzammar. They argue, fuss, and mock each other mercilessly. And I would be lost without them.
Yes. What's that like?
This Orina sounds like good people.
Huh. Sounds like the old Inquisitor could have used someone bigger up front.
It would be curious. Because part of it would... I am just very curious how that would turn out. Because here's the thing, Dark did what he needed to do in order to gain popularity, in which case it's faking being a believer. The next Inquisitor I might make not like, maybe not somebody who believes in the Andrastian faith. A Dalish elf? Or maybe an apostate. Oh, but then it would be a mage. I might not make him a mage. I don't know. I'll have to see. Also, there's something here I didn't even know was here before. It could just be a heretic, yeah.
the elves had helped Orlais during the Second Blight, Orlais might not have turned on them later.
So, the ancient Hakanite assholes didn't destroy the lowlands like they wanted, but they did get the elves.
Yeah, could be interesting. I might try and go for that. I don't know, at some point I will probably try a playthrough where I'm siding with the Templars, somebody who doesn't trust mages, but for the first experiments that I want to run, just to see the differences, I need someone who will side with mages. Because I'm curious about a couple of more subtle changes. Not big ones yet.
Spirit of Hakon would have caused her a great deal of pain.
No more pain than watching everyone she loves die, I imagine.
Well, dude has frozen a big portion of this place. The guy's entire house is frozen. Are they alright? I hope they made it out.
Lowlanders, I am the breath of winter, the cold wind of war. Join me in battle and die! For someone who demands I join him in battle, you're awfully keen on running away. Coward, get back down here and actually fight.
battle.
Gotten to see you take down a dragon in person.
Corypheus had a dragon. You were there when I killed him.
No, I was below when you killed him. Hard to get a good view with a floating mountain in my way.
Thank you.
I must
that
say,
was difficult.
It's fun to see it up close.
You're a dragon slayer.
Perhaps this calls for a new title. Dragon Slayer Harding, perhaps.
A fancy title goes against the point of being a scout. Nobody should see me coming. Inquisitor Meriden would have been proud that you finished what he started. It's strange. History forgot so much of who he was. They never knew he died saving everyone. Do you ever feel that way?
How do you know about him?
You weren't in the fortress. How'd you hear about a Meriden?
I'm a scout, remember? Who do you think writes the messages Liliana reads?
It doesn't matter.
It's not about what we feel. It's about doing what needs to be done.
I suppose you're right. For what it's worth. Nice work, Adar. Anyway, I'll be at camp if there's anything here you want to finish up. Otherwise, see you at Skyhold.
Now, where's my reward? This is interesting. Huh. Shady. I might be able to do something fun. Dark might get another upgrade. Let's first talk to the girl. Oh, she is here.
Inquisitor, you have done more for us than most who are of Stonebear Hold. It is not right that a guest do so much. The Hold has spoken, and you are no guest. You are kin. More than that, your deeds have earned a legend mark worthy of one who broke the jaws of Hakon. From today, you are known to us as Inquisitor Firstthor.
I am honored.
I will be worthy of the gift you give me, Thane Sunhair.
I cannot say that all Avar will be allies with the Lowlands, but your story will be told across the Frostbacks.
I'll speak with you later.
Farewell.
And that is done. So that means I can start trespasser. Hey girl, are you stretching? Yeah, sleep some more. My cute little princess. What do you mean? One more thing I have to do? I think I finished it. I don't have any more missions. Oh, you mean that upgrade? Is there something to do? Is there something I missed? Is there judgment? I think I already did the judgment.
Inquisitor?
You mean from Samson? Oh, I thought you were there. I'm sorry. You must have probably missed it because I was waiting for you to be there, but you might have been AFK at the moment. I don't think I had anyone.
Mix and match, pick your batch.
Did I end up missing someone? I did, but I don't think I had judgment from that. I had to do that quest to get to that point. Let me check something. Skyhole. I might have. Where is the judgment? Is it inquisitor part? No. I don't know. I didn't have anybody I captured. Let me double check. Can you send me the name? I will see if it jogs my memory. Are you kidding me? Can I get that from here? No, I didn't judge Thorvaker. Let me look this up because now you have me puzzled as well. Oh, it's sit in judgment. Oh, I see what you're talking about, but I have done all of that, but I need to go back to the other one for that. But the judging is in Stonebear Hold. It's not in Skyhold. So let me first go here. So I will try and get this upgrade because I'm missing 2 ice dragon bones, which I really need to get that upgrade going. Because if it doesn't give me enough for that, it really screws me over.
I have quite an extensive library on the history of forbidden magic.
I don't have enough. It hasn't even given me enough to get the full upgrade for to get
It's
a level
back
4
there,
to get a level 4
somewhere.
weapon.
I think. I haven't been able to turn my head to look for 2 centuries.
So I can't even make it. I'm really bummed out. I am 2 dragon bones short. 2 ice dragon bones. Oh well. I could make a fire sword, but there's a lot that are immune. There's a lot that are immune to fire, so... Oh.
I hear you judge wrongs among your people, Inquisitor. If you are willing, I ask you to judge Storvacker.
I'm sorry?
As a warrior of our hold, Storvacker should have died rather than submit to the vile ritual the Jaws of Hakon had prepared. It is unclear whether the Augur or I should judge such a thing. You are here. I would be grateful.
I'll bear that burden. If it helps?
I suppose I could render judgment if it helps the hold.
Ah, Storvacker, will you speak to the hold for your deeds?
How? Can I recruit Storvacker? Oh, what even is this? You know what? Why not?
As honorary member of the Hold, I believe a Hold Beast can travel with my people and still keep her oaths. Storvacker, as Inquisitor First Thaw, your punishment will be to serve my Inquisition.
Lady, the Master of the Hunt will make mockery of me for this. Inquisitor First Thaw.
I'll speak with you later.
Walk with the lady's blessing.
Oh boy. I want to go check on Colin and see what he says about having a bear under him. If he will say anything at all.
Still here? You need me for something?
I know. I'll do that in a minute.
Yes?
I guess nothing. Oh, let's go to the war table, see what that mission is about.
Inquisitor?
Inquisitor, I have found an old Avar warrior familiar with the care and treatment of hold beasts. It was not cheap. After I persuaded him to take the job, he insisted I meet Storvaker myself. The creature mistook the lining of my coat for a bear's scruff and licked me. The Avar was much amused, saying that Storvaker must think I'm a cub with mange. Despite this, I have thought of a use for the beast. Let us send a batch of soldiers along with this warrior and Storvaker to other Avar holds, to demonstrate the might of the Inquisition. We may make some allies, and the Avar can help us patrol the mountains. No one else knows the frostbacks as well as they do, Commander Cullen. I would prefer if we keep our new friend out of harm's way. Let us find a cave for Storvaker until her service with us is complete. Let me at least profit from this humiliation and send Storvaker with our soldiers to impress other Avar. Oh, will she actually get hurt if I... Oh. If I send her with Colin, will she actually get hurt? That's all I want to know. Oh, no worries. I'll trust my gut. No worries. But I think I'm then set up to... I'll save it here instead of starting Trespasser, because technically I'm ready to start Trespasser, but I want to finish the mission first. So instead I'm going to save it here. And then tomorrow, for you guys, for me it will be a few hours, tomorrow we can start up Trespasser and try and finish this game, depending on how long Trespasser will last. But I think I've made some pretty good progress, and I do like how Dark Story ended up. I will say, if I ever do end up playing through the game again after Dreadwolf is released, I'm not gonna play as Dark. I'm gonna play as a character closer to myself, and I'm gonna change some things because I'm really curious about the outcome by doing minor tweaks to Dark Story to try and make what I think is the perfect story. But that is future music. For now, let's see if there's anyone we can raid. Need to look for someone. None of my friends are online. See you later, Vic. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Okay. That will be as good as any. So, I'm glad you had fun. And with that, I wish you all a pleasant evening. No worries, Vic. But stay safe out there, Wastelanders. It's a dangerous world out there.